Sawadee ka. My name is Ashley, and a lot of people have been commenting on a lot of my older videos on this channel, and what they don't know, because I haven't actually made it YouTube official, is that I went back to Thailand. I studied abroad in Thailand for the second time, just came back in December. So I'm actually a Gilman scholarship recipient, and I promised I would make a few different videos about my experience and Thailand in general, studying abroad, things like that. Okay, I forgot to mention it was actually a university/college study abroad, so it was completely different from the first time I went to Thailand, and I stayed in Bangkok this time. I wasอยู่กรุงเทพ, so it was a completely different experience, and a lot of people think it must have been really similar studying abroad in the same country. But I felt like it was a completely different place. It was nothing like what I imagined it would be like. So for this video, I'm going to be showing off my school uniform, because even though we're in college, Thai universities still have uniforms. I have my uniform right here, and I went to Thammasat University, but I went to Thappraja. So I just put on my uniform. It's white shirt with a button, pin, and then you're supposed to be wearing a belt, but I don't really have mine with me. I'm in my dorm for university in the US, so I didn't bring it with me. And then as for the skirt, this is the one I like to use, but I also have one that's, I'm not sure what the style is called, but you can basically just use any skirt as long as it's black. The length does not really matter. So there's a lot of different buttons you can buy at the bookstore of your university, and I just bought these because I didn't check what type they were. I would have preferred the other type, but actually these are really, I guess, really easy to put on, snap on and off, which could be a bad thing if you lose it. Poke it through like this, and then you just put it on top. So like that. I would always wear like 3 buttons when I had to use my uniform, but that's the thing about Thammasat University. It's a very liberal school, so I meant to say they don't require you to wear the uniform literally any time at all, except for midterms, finals, and some presentations. Depends on your major, but my major, I did not have to wear my uniform ever, except for the midterm and the final exam, which, by the way, some of my friends didn't wear the uniform and it was still completely fine, just that you're theoretically supposed to wear it. Okay, so I got 1, 2, 3. In the book, it says you're supposed to wear 4, but you can't even see it, so it doesn't matter. So Thammasat University doesn't really have any rules, I would say. Not really anyway. I was allowed to wear any clothing I wanted any day of the week, unless specifically asked not to do that, but that never happened. You're allowed to wear really big earrings if you want. You're allowed to wear makeup. And for the shoes, in the rule book, it said you had to take exams with black shoes that covered your toes. In actuality, it was just any shoes that covered your toes are fine for exams, but every day you don't have to wear shoes that cover your toes. Actually, everyone kind of wore sandals. I wear sandals like on the daily. So this is basically my uniform for Thailand, minus the belt, and added the fact that I didn't usually wear makeup in Thailand. I am wearing it here, but in Thailand I just wasn't very confident in it because I know it's really hot. I'm not sure if my skin would like melt off or anything, and I would walk to school. I lived really close, but it was like a 5 to 10 minute walk still. And by the time I got there, sometimes I'd be a little bit sweaty. Like it's super hot in Thailand, and I don't work out. So this is the uniform I'd wear for exams and aesthetic purposes someday. It's kind of cute. A lot of other universities, they do require uniforms to be worn on the daily. I know Chulalongkorn University, they have very strict rules. I knew a guy who was very jealous of me. He's like, oh wait, at Thammasat you don't have to wear your uniform, and I was like, exactly. But he told me he had to wear his uniform every day. I found out that like the first year students have to wear special shoes to like differentiate them. Thammasat is not like that.
Yeah, sure thing. But so, and then that,
it was kind of like an aesthetic when I did wear it.